Welcome to Rhinos and Aliens. This Joe,
Let's talk about it. Who's Joe?
bro, we're not. You know,
Oh, I thought you meant Joe Rogan, dude. For a second, I swear to God, it's like the
You're-
most famous Joe Rogan, I guess.
you're the one who brought up the name.
I mean, I didn't. You brought up Joe.
No, but I meant you're the one who said let's use Joe as the name.
Yeah, but then I was like, oh, forget about it. I don't even care no more. And then he was like, let's talk about Joe. And I was like, who the fuck's Joe?
Oh, so we don't have to. I
I
just
mean,
thought.
it's up to you, bro. Let's talk about Joe. What do you want to talk about Joe?
I don't. I feel like Joe is. You know what it is? It feels like Assassin's Creed.
Which one?
Well, pick whichever era. It just feels like I'm playing the same game over again.
Uh-huh.
And Joe is bringing me back to Victorian London.
Okay.
Do you remember that episode, by the way?
Yeah.
I named it Victorian.
The episode of Assassin's Creed with Victoria in London. I would have to be Syndicate then, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're in London, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you really remember that episode?
Yes, I remember it.
Because it was the same day
It
that.
was like a Victorian age.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
there was a guillotine. No, that was the other one. That was Unity.
Yes. I don't know if we're actually speaking about the same thing. Are you speaking about the game? Okay. All right.
Yeah, the game. I feel like as you were playing the game was playing you, though. You know what I mean?
Yo, it was more so like I'm playing the game and I think I'm about to win. But the entire time, no, I was being
You hit
played.
with the reset stamp.
Yeah. Or more like the glitch that's
Remember,
in.
the longer you stare into the abyss stares back into you, man.
Do you even know what that means?
Yeah.
What does it
It
mean?
means the more you look at nothing, you become nothing inside.
That makes sense. That does.
I told you I know what it means.
Yeah, I didn't. No, but that makes
I'm
sense.
here to just spit knowledge, man.
It's a cat and mouse game,
Yeah.
but I'm the mouse.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
But
but
mouse
this,
is smart.
but
Tom
this
and
ain't.
Jerry.
But this ain't Tom and Jerry.
But it could be.
It could be.
It could be Joe and Francis. It's a new cat and mouse show.
Okay, do you think I'm overreacting? Do you think like with the whole communication thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, not really. I understand where you're coming from, but I also understand where Joe's coming from. That's the thing.
How
It's like you guys are on two different sides of the planet.
Okay, so let's be unbiased here. What does Joe have a point about? Like, where do you see Joe's side?
Oh, just people being busy. But I also understand busy up to a certain point, you know? Because if
Yeah.
I message Joe, like, yo, what up? And 3 days later, Joe messaged me back, doing nothing. I no longer give a fuck. I stopped giving a fuck 2 days ago, man.
But the fact that they're doing nothing makes it even worse, though, right?
I mean, for some people, yes.
Okay.
But at a certain point, too, like, I'm the type of person is if you text me, right?
Yeah.
And say I'm asleep, and it's been like 6 hours since you text me, and you texted me something that was time relevant, like, what are you doing? 8 hours later, if I respond to you watching TV, like, I feel like it's worse to do that than to just not respond. You know what I mean?
Even if you were sleeping, or are you saying you were watching TV the whole time?
No, I was sleeping, but at the time I was like, I was watching TV, and then I remembered, oh shit, somebody texted me. Let me see what it was about. And then it's like, what are you doing? But that was 7 hours ago. What do I do?
So you think no response is better than that response?
Sometimes I say no response is necessary. No response is the proper response.
I guess it depends on the person then at that point.
Yeah, in the situation, you know.
Yeah.
Like I said, because if you text me, you want to do something, I'm free for the next 4 hours. You want to do something, but I'm asleep, and I wake up 2 hours later. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
You know, he
That's-
probably already started something. You know what I mean? You see what I mean?
That's time
That's what I'm
sensitive.
saying. If it's most of the time, if it's time sensitive, it's like I don't even want to text back because I missed my chance, and now it's just, you know, I feel rude.
Yeah.
See what I mean? But I'm not saying. I mean that if that comes into play too much, though, you know what I mean?
Then it almost becomes an excuse then.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So Joe has to just think about things and realize that we are the better podcast.
that came from. What were we saying about Joe? But
Which Joe are we talking about?
Joe, not Joe.
Not Joe Rogan, the other Joe?
Yeah.
Joe Reagan.
Yeah, Joe.
What was I talking about with that person?
I don't know because you segue into Joe Rogan.
Oh, yeah, I did. I just thought it was a funny segue. It was, right? Okay,
Yes, it was.
I appreciate that. I'm just saying, right? Sometimes...
Once it becomes a trend, then you can't keep using it.
Yeah. It becomes an excuse.
Yeah. Rather than an actual
Yeah, exactly.
reason.
So it's like you said, if it keeps happening, then it's just like, all right, I see where we stand.
Yeah, but do you think with where Syndicate was,
Victor, yes. Victor from Syndicate?
yes, and where Joe is, aren't you seeing a similar trend from the information you've gathered? Or
From the information I've gathered, sure, but I haven't gathered much. You know what I mean?
oh, yeah, okay, but so what do you think is on Joe's side that benefits them compared to Victor from Syndicate?
I mean, the problem is we're comparing, it's like comparing rhinos and aliens. You know?
Bro, you're on fire. You're on fire. Are you planning this ahead of time, or you're legit the moment I say something?
This is popping into my head, dude.
Or keep it rolling. I know I forced that metaphor a lot, or that saying a lot,
Yeah.
but that was a smooth plug.
Yeah, that's what I do, dude.
And guys, that is how you plug in rhinos and aliens. That was the original creation of the term.
That was, yeah. That's how you started saying it.
Yeah. And now it's a podcast, but
It's like comparing rhinos and aliens. You know what I mean?
I remember you were saying that because of the time period
Yeah.
and
Different people,
yes,
different generations too. You got Victorian London, which is old.
Yeah, but Joe is
Joe is new and fresh. He's very popular with everyone.
yeah. Even though if we look at the specific character of these two people, Joe is older than Victor when these stories
Well,
are
I guess
taking
that
place.
makes sense. Yeah. That does make sense.
So that
But who's the better person?
yo, bro, you know what's so crazy? This metaphor is going so crazy because it's so.
It's working out very well.
Yes,
Yeah.
Victor really is younger than Joe,
Yeah.
but Victor is taking place in a further past time
Yeah.
than Joe
I
is.
told you, bruh. I'm here to clear things up, bruh.
Okay, continue with this schooling.
Okay. Well, okay. So, like I said, Joe is new and Joe is fresh, right?
Yes.
He's super popular. Mm-hmm. He clears things up a lot.
Yeah. Depending on your type, they would say, especially for his age, he is very good looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have no idea how old Joe Rogan is, by the way.
He's in his 50s.
Really, I wouldn't have guessed. I would have put him like late 30s. So good for him. I'm just saying, right? If you look at it, Victor from the Victorian Assassin. I was going to say Victorian Assassin's Creed.
Okay, Syndicate.
Victor from Assassin's Creed, right?
Syndicate.
That's like 4 years old, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the last time I
Yeah.
actually heard the voice and experienced it too.
Yeah. So, and it was good, but it just wasn't right,
No, now looking back on it, it wasn't right. Something was missing there.
Yeah, see?
When I experienced Joe too, in the moment it feels right.
Yeah.
But then
But what are we living in, Francis?
it is a corona world. That's a good point.
We live in the moment.
We do. We live in the moment.
Yeah.
That just, I don't know, bro. I feel like I'm coming up with excuses rather than
Yeah,
just,
you are. That's exactly why I was just going to let you keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I should feel right then. It's like, okay, just end it where it is.
No. No, Francis. You have to play it out. Curiosity, bro.
Killed the beast.
Yeah. You got to find out.
Gotta find out.
Yeah.
But it gets to the point, especially with the way I work, there's a certain period where you can't keep going periods of time when, like, I feel Joe only talks when it's convenient for them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's how it works, man. He, like I said, he busy guy, popular guy.
Yeah, but then that just shows you where the passion is,
I guess that's fair enough to say.
right?
Yeah.
Because
I can't argue against
if
that.
you're truly passionate about something,
you would want to do it more.
yeah,
I
you
get
always
that.
find the time for it,
Yeah, I
as
get
we always
that.
say.
Oh yeah, I get that.
Like as we go back to the whole female thing, if a woman really wants to talk to a man, even if they are having a busy day, they will find the time to just send something or
Yeah.
talk for 5 minutes. But
I agree with you. Man, it's just stuck. You're stuck in a hard place, man.
yeah, I have to decide if I want to keep experiencing Joe.
Well, I know you love the podcast, so
Just a friendly reminder, guys. Hit the subscribe button in this corner. And then for the newest video. Then for the most recommended. And then for our famous dick pic.